like coming home, looking happy and holding something, reading it silently in your mind, a smile spread across your face. Mrs. Kim, who was walking into the living room, noticed you and her smile landed on you. Mrs. Kim, looking at you with a curiosity, why and dear, what happened? Why are you smiling while looking at that report? Is everything okay? I mean, it's your medical report. When I had just returned from the hospital after my monthly checkup, and I was reading the positive update. But I was distracted when mom called me. I looked up and after hearing her, I spoke softly. Why, yeah, mom, everything is fine. And about the you place your hand on your forehead. Everything is fine. I am healthy now. Mrs. Kim's face lit up with a smile after hearing your response. She walked over to you. Mrs. Kim smiling, Wine, you know, when I first saw you, I didn't like you. It was because you were from an orphanage and also because of your first husband. I never agree with Taehyung's decision to marry you. But he trusted you and stubbornly went ahead with the marriage. You listened to her words calmly, and she mentioned Taehyung. Your mind started to drift to the memory of the time you both spent together. Mrs. Kim softly speaking, bringing you back to the present. But now you have proved me wrong because you love Tan and Yundu like your own children. I just hope you can also bring back my Taehyung to how he was happy and funny. With teary eyes, not the cool and rude man as he now. She spoke with a hope visible in her eyes, waiting for your agreement. You, with a smile, wiping her tears. Otherwise, she didn't like or trust you. That you will also love Taehyung and his children like your own, but you proved her wrong. After spending a month with you, she began to see your sincerity and love for Tan and Yundu. She realized how much they mean to you and how much they in turn care for you. When, Mom, you don't need to stress or anything because I will handle everything. Just give me a time. You knew you were lying to her as Taehyung already say no to you while he acted lovely person in front of everyone, but in a bedroom, you were both behave like stranger. Hearing your response, a wide smile spread across Mrs. Kim's face. She happily started to talk with you, dear. I'm sorry for doubting on you. From now on, you are as important as me. To Taehyung is Mrs. Kim. I will never leave your side. Instead, I will do my best to bring happiness to your life, to be like your mother to you, play the role of your parents. I can't give you the father's love because Taehyung's father passed away when he was 2 years old. At first, you felt sad seeing that your own mother-in-law didn't like you, didn't believe you, but however, you noticed her love in her eyes. Your eyes began to fill with tears. You felt as though a ray of sunlight had entered your once dark life. Why, and emotionally, thank you, Mom. I have never hugged anyone like this before, and about that, I know he would have loved me just as you. You don't need to apologize to me, because how could I be upset with the world's best mother in law? Your words were silent. Mrs. Kim broke the hug and with angry, looking at you, Mrs. Kim. Did you just call me mother in law, huh? Are you trying to butter me up? I was shocked. You as you repay what you had said, realize your mistake. You look at her, confused before it suddenly went, Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. Mrs. Kim, with a smile. No, don't apologize and don't you dare tell anyone I am your mother-in-law. From now on, you will say with a confidence that you have family and a mom who care for you. Fine, eyes filled with a tear, showing her care just for you. Of course, you hug her again, resting your head on her shoulder, feeling like your own mother. A lifelong dream you thought would never come true had finally been fulfilled. Hiding herself behind the door and mumbling to herself with a smirk, maybe now they are alone, so I can talk to them. Looking at both of you, they both were chatting for so long. Saying this, she quickly started walking away from the living room, carefully hiding from you and Mrs. Kim because she knows that if you catch her, you won't allow her to talk to the children alone, as it was Taehyung's order. Chan and Yundu were playing together happily in a small bowl, but when the door to their bedroom opened, it caught their attention. Both of them looked up, expecting it to be your however, as the person appeared in front of them. They shared a disgusting expression. Ignored her. Sana, oh look, my two nephews are waiting for their bua. Yunju to 10 with an annoying face. Let's continue the game. Some unnecessary people are coming here to waste our time. 10 annoying. Agree. Yeah, of course. Young. Maybe Mama is on her way. She must be coming here any time now. Yunju nod and then they both start to playing together. Son, I can't believe Taehyung's children are also like him. No manners at all. But I have to think about the $5 million. Sana with a smile, walking towards them. To get their attention, my children are playing a game together. Wow, looks amazing. Jen with a serious smile, don't talk too much, old lady. We are not your children, we are our mom's children. Sana, oh, Yundu. Yeah, auntie, Ten is right. Now go from our home, or we will call Dada and tell him you are here. Yundu was about to call his dad, Sana holding the phone. Yundu couldn't get it back until she decided to give it back. I'm sorry, Beta. I'm really, really sorry. Yundu trying to take back his phone. We don't want to talk to you. Give back my phone. Papa said we shouldn't talk to you. Sana shaking her head. No, I'm not talking about your mom. And as for the phone, until you both listen to me, I will not give you back. Then, auntie, just give back the phone to my young. Otherwise, I will call Grandma will help me. Suddenly he started making a face like he was about to cry. Seeing this, Anna remembered the last time Chen cried because of her, how Taehyung get angry on her. Sana, hey, no, no, don't cry, Chen, baby. Taking advantage of the scared reaction, Yundu smiled and quickly grabbed his phone from her when she was distracted, trying to stop Chen from crying. Chen, with her crying face, went towards Yundu. He hugged him and whispered into his ear, You got your phone back, Yundu. Yes, Stan. Then suddenly he broke the hug and started dancing, which shocked Sana. She realized that she no longer had the phone in her hand, so she angrily went towards them, but they both started laughing and running away. Yundu, while stopping, teasing her more. Auntie, we took the phone from you. You lost in front of the children. Sana, what? You, Yundu? Just wait until you come into my hands. Then, for that you have to catch us first, but that won't come true, old lady. Sana, shocked. What, you again called me old lady? Where do I look like an old lady to you? Naughty Ten? She angrily started running after them, but they ran faster than her. You both were talking with each other after so long and still continue, but suddenly you were distracted by the sound of laughing and running coming from the upper floor. As you both stopped talking, you realized it was coming from Tan and Yundu's bedroom. Van, Mom, maybe they are playing together. We need to go to check them. There's two boys, Mrs. Kim. Yes, you were about to get up from the sofa, quickly run, but Mrs. Kim held your hand and spoke softly. Don't stress, Rush, dear. You had week, so you have to take care of yourself. Okay, Ryan nodding. Okay, Mom. She smiled at you, and you both began walking towards the upper floor. Tension visible on your face, and you are just thinking about the children, that what they are doing. As you arrive at the door and open it, you were shocked to see the scene before you. The entire bedroom was a mess with a cotton shed everywhere from the torn up pillows. Stan and Yundu were laughing. Still, Sana running behind them. The moment you step into the room, everyone fell silent. Jen and Yundu immediately come towards you while being innocent. When at first I was stunned to see Sana here because Taehyung had strictly told her to stay away from the children. But why she is here, I couldn't believe Jen and Yundu would behave like this, even towards her Bua. When my anger started to rise, I never want my children to act in such a manner. It's not right. Then, pointing to Asana, Mom, she is a bad auntie. She snatched your phone. Yunju, nodding in agreement. Yes, Mom, she wouldn't give it back unless we listen to her. Mrs. Kim, what is this? This doesn't look like a bedroom at all. Who made this mess? Her gaze shifted to Sana, who was just standing there. While avoiding eye contact, Mrs. Kim, and you are not a child to playing like this. What were you thinking? Why did you snatch Yunju's phone? Tell me, Sana. Avoiding Mrs. Kim's words. I was just playing with them. They were teasing me, so I thought I have to teach them a lesson. Jen and Yunju both shocked at her response. Jen, Mom, she's lying. She was playing. She was a say me were naughty kid. Why kneeling down to face the boys, gently stroking their head. Yunju and Chen behave like this, making such a mess. It not right. Okay, you are both good boys. Aren't you? Apologize first. The boys exchange a guilty look, but nodding slowly. Yunju, sorry, mom. We didn't make a bedroom like this mess. Mrs. Kim. And as for you, Sana, you didn't have manners to say sorry to your sister-in-law. Now speak up. Sana, with arrogant, I am not interfering in anyone's life. They are my nephews, so I have the right to play with them and talk to them, but you all just keep them away from me. That's why I will never to say sorry to my sister-in-law. Why, Shana, just shut up. We already know how much you love money, and for that, you were also ready to leave your brother here. Sana angrily raising her voice, do you think I will listen to you? And about the children, don't act so caring and loving towards them, pretending to be their mother, because you are not their real one. Snapping, interfering in her words, just shut up, Sana. I respect you because of Taehyung, but now I won't listen any words from you. My husband is mine, my children is mine, and this family is with me. So before I call Taehyung, you better leave now. Sana wanted to answer back to you, but suddenly she became calm and about to going away from there. But Mrs. Lee held her hand. Sana, now what stupidity do you have to say to me, Mom? I already say. Her words were interfering by the Mrs. Kim's word. Sana, what did you do, Mom? I don't say sorry to anybody, Mrs. Kim. Just shut up. How dare you to speak to mother of two children like that in front of them, no less. Mrs. Kim loudly but deep down felt sad. Who are you to decide who their mother is? One is Taehyung's wife and Yundu and Chen are her children. Don't you dare speak about her like that ever again. If you do, I will talk to Taehyung. Sana holding her cheek. Oh, so first my brother, then the children, and then now you too, Mom. You all are being fooled by this wine. Chen in a low voice, repeating her words. As you hear Jen's word, you realize that children are also with you. You quickly walk over to Sana, hold her hand, and speak with a smile. Why, now be silent. The children are here. Sana tried to free her hand from your hold, but you continue speaking. Why, with a composed smile, Jen and Yundu, both of you should go to Daddy's room. Daddy will come with you to play with you. And about the messing room, we will discuss later. The children nod and you give signal to Mrs. Kim to take them with her as they left you. Free Sana's hand and start to speaking with her when don't you dare come near my children again. Now I understand why Taehyung don't like you from the starting of the days because of your behavior. I am just giving you advice to going away from here. Don't you know? I am the queen of this mansion. So you have to listen to my words, Sana. Smirk spread across her face. Huh? Don't act so caring and loving for Taehyung and his children. I know all about your so-called marriage. It's contract marriage, isn't it? Your eyes widen in shock, stunned by her words. You couldn't believe how she could know about you and Taehyung's agreement, especially since neither of you had ever shared it with anybody. Sana, don't be so surprised when I know more than you think I do. And about the children, when their real mother comes back, they will forget about you and start to stray away from you. So please, don't be so stupid. When trying to compose yourself, don't you think you are speaking a bit too much? Sana, what? When smiling, even if their real mother does come back once the children find out about her, about you, I am certain no, that they will always stay with me, Sana. Oh, so you are so proud of Yourself, huh? You know. Alright, let's see what their reaction will be when they find out about the truth. Fine, seriously, but let me clear one thing, Sana. If you try to speak about past and talk to them about anything, I will tell Taehyung and he will again letting you go from here. Sana smirked. Without another word, she walked out from the bedroom. As soon as she was gone, you dropped to your knees. Tears are falling from your eyes. Will they really start to forget me? Thinking about your playful moment with the children in the past, you feel more sad. Otherwise, you have been staying with them for the past 5 months. They both are so adorable and loving person that you naturally began to care for them as if they were your own children. Timescape tonight. As the door of your bedroom opened, you quickly close your eyes, pretending to be asleep, while the sound of footsteps echoed through the room. That's how you knew who it was, Taehyung. Taehyung, after a tiring day at the office, I came home and played with the children for a little while. Then I decided to check Why that what is she doing? Because I hadn't seen her around the mansion. So I thought she was just resting in bedroom, but as I opened the door I was shocked to find the entire room dark. I couldn't see anything, so I turned on my phone's flashlight and saw Ryan lying on the bed. Taehyung. Oh, so she is sleeping, but it's little early for her, isn't it? Usually she is busy taking care of the babies or planning what will she do tomorrow, but now she is sleeping, so I don't have to disturb her. After saying this, he was going away from the bedroom. You open your eyes. I am sorry, but I didn't want you to see me crying. Time skipped to the next evening. You were taking a nap for hours because you hadn't slept last night. Because of thinking about the children. Meanwhile, Mrs. Kim had gone out to buy some grocery. Yundu and Chen were busy drawing their bedroom alone. Taking advantage of the situation, Sana once again entered into their bedroom quickly, without making any sound. Sana, now let's see what happened to you, Ryan. In low voice, hi, good evening, my little nephews. As they show her, they all become sad and about to loudly speak up, but Sana stopped her by saying that you are resting in your bedroom. So they become silent because they didn't want that you will disturb in your sleep. You know, okay, but now you should leave our room. Yesterday, because of you, we got scolded by the daddy and papa. Sana, these two are really so naughty like Taehyung. Then yeah, you can go from our room. We don't need you here. Sana, with a smile, oh my dear nephews, how can you say me to going out from your bedroom? I'm just come here to saying something with you. Okay. I want to tell you something about your mom. Sana brought up the topic of their mother, knowing that anyone related to their mother which was attract their attention, then or tell us, but don't lie to us. Sana nodded and began talking about your and Taehyung's contract marriage as well as their real mother Minji. When I was sleeping peacefully until I heard a laughing sound coming from the side room, which was the children's bedroom. What shocked me even more was hearing Sana's voice. Ryan, fear visible on your face. Ryan, quickly getting up from the bed, putting on shoes and walking out from the bedroom. Oh, Sana, no. Son, I don't know why, but after telling them the truth about their real mother, they both started laughing at me, which shocked me. Before I could question them, someone entered into the bedroom. Ryan, as he opened the door, the sudden movement caught everyone's attention. Before you could say a word, Sana walked towards you and smirked on her face. Sana with a smile, so lad Ryan, I have already told your children the truth about your identity and now they don't like you. And I was about to go towards the children, but Sana's words stopped me in my track with teary eyes. What? Sana, I didn't understand why they were laughing, but I was confident that they don't like Ryan after learning the truth about her. That she was not their real mother. Yeah, be ready to leave this house, Ryan. They don't need you. You couldn't believe your ears. The children you love with your all heart would do anything for you. Now don't like you. You start walking towards them to confirm their words, but Sana hold your hand. Sana rudely, they don't need to talk to someone like you, a liar. Tears well up in your eyes. Seeing you so sad, Yundu and Chen quickly rush towards you and innocently looking into your eyes, Yundu, just leave our mom's hand. Sana, Mom? Hearing Yundu's statement left both you and Sana shocked. Despite this, she didn't leave your hand. Sana looking in disbelief. How can you stand for the Ryan instead of mine? I was the one who told you the reality of Ryan to you. Ryan, don't you dare to speak something more? Sana confused. What is wrong with you two? Are you both out from your mind? Then why would we ever take your side when our mom is everything to us and hug you? She loves us more than you think. You couldn't believe it. Even after learning the truth, the children were still accepting you, showing you their love without hesitation. Yundu, don't say anything to our mother. Chen is 5 years old and Yundu is 7 years old. Sana, you little Van. Don't, our words. Fair, and she went silent, glaring at you with a jealousy. Her plan to turn the children against you had failed, and $5 million deal she had hoped for was now out of the reach. She wanted to getting angry on you, but she didn't do and just standing there. With angry face, she is starting to going away from there, Sana, mumbling to herself, I will not leave you. As she left, you knelt down in front of the children. Yundu whispering into your ear, Mom, please promise us you will never leave us. We can't live without you. Van, cupping both of their cheek and speaking with a loving smile, I will never leave you. I will love you both until the last day of my life. Then, hugging you, no, Mom, we can't let you go away from us, so don't say things like that. Hearing his word made your heart with a joy. You nod, gently patting his back. Van happily breaking the hug, looking at them with excitement. But can you both answer a question for me? They nod. Why, even after knowing I am not the real mother of yours, did you still choose me even though I lied to you both being your mom? Yundu and Chen shared a sweet smile before replying you, Chen and Yundu, because Dada already told us. Otherpo, yesterday Mrs. Kim told Taehyung everything that happened in the children's bedroom. He was furious and wanted to talk with Sana, but he calmed down and he just say the truth to children because it was better for you in the future. He was about to say to you about this, but before he can come, you already slept, so he didn't disturb your sleep. But then Papa also told us that Mom is not love us when we were children, so why we should lost a diamond like you instead of the stone. Now you understand. After some time, you all decide to go to the playground in the house. As you walk towards the staircase, you talk to and laugh with the children, enjoying their precious company. Then, Mama, while smiling. First, we will play every game which was you both like, and I will just looking at you, Yondu. Mom, I want to ask you something. Can I ask you? You giggle, yes, you can, Yondu. Why Papa didn't come here? It's really so empty without him. You both a cuckle and speak because Dada is busy in his company's works. That's why, but he will come fast. Okay, Taehyung, coming out from the car today. I came home early because I want to talk to Vine about the truth that I already told the children. Now she doesn't need to hide it from the. But today I didn't feel right from the beginning of the day. Something just fell off. I hope nothing goes wrong. I didn't want to go to the office, but suddenly some important work come up. Sana walking behind the three of you with anger. Today you two Yundu and Jen play with me and take side of the wine, which I didn't like. As you three reach near the staircase, you were about to fall from the staircase because you didn't feel well and unconscious. You were about to fall from there, so you already left both boys' hand. But before you can fall, someone hold your hand and save you from the falling from the staircase. As you reach the floor, everyone's eyes on you. Taehyung, who was just arriving, he ran quickly towards you for taking care of you. Taehyung, patting your cheeks to make you awake. Wine, open your eyes and Taehyung, you are trying to speak something, but because of the weakness, you didn't say something to him, and your voice is really too low. Wine, please save me. Saying this, suddenly your eyes close, which make Taehyung scared. Seeing your condition, tears keep falling from his eyes. Sana, what you both do? She was about to come and taking care of you, but Taehyung stopped her, glancing at Yundu and Chen, who were crying. This time, this was anger in her eyes. They both are about to speak, but before they can, Taehyung lifts you in his arms and quickly starts running out from the mansion. The children were also stepping down from the staircase to come with you, but Taehyung strictly gave instruction to the bodyguard to not let them following him as he went out from the mansion. Yeonju and Ten crying, Papa, we didn't do anything. Please listen to us. Before they could finish or explain anything, Taehyung left. Sana with a smirk, oh my little brother. Arriving at the hospital, he didn't wait for anyone to open the door. He rushed out, scooping you into his arms and running towards the emergency room. Nurse and doctor quickly rushed to assist you, but all Taehyung could focus on only on your pale face. Taehyung, hold back his tears. Please don't leave me. I need you, please, he whispered, and starting to crying more. Taehyung stopped wiping away the tears as he composed himself. He cried more. He couldn't afford to lose either of you. Taehyung, please be brave, and I will make everything fine. Just stay with me. Don't leave me. He looked towards the emergency room, but his attention was distracted when he heard someone calling his name. Turning around, he saw a nurse standing beside him, holding something in her hand, a document. Taehyung, wiping his tears and trying to be composed. What do you need, nurse? Sir, you have to read this document and then we can start the operation. You will also need to pay the fees for the operation too. Taehyung, okay. I'm ready to sign everywhere. I will give you the money. Just please start the operation. I need to save my wife. Nurse, nodding and handing him the paper. Thank you. Please don't worry. We will handle everything. Just follow me. Taehyung walked with the nurse to sign the necessary document. Meanwhile, the operation had already started to save you. The hours passed slowly, each moment feeling like an year for Taehyung, walking behind the corridor of the hospital and just praying for to the God for you. Suddenly the doctor to the operation room opened. A doctor stepped out, his expression serious. Doctor, Mr. Kim, we have a situation. Taehyung become scared. What happened? Is everything okay? Doctor, pause for a second. I'm afraid it's difficult decision, Mr. Kim. The situation is critical. We can only save one of them. Taehyung shocked, shaking his head. What do you mean? You can't be serious. You have to save both of them. There must be another way. The doctor shook her head, saying that there was no more option. Taehyung couldn't choose either, but the doctor said her to choose the one, otherwise he will lose both of them. Taehyung was crying and just trying to decide, but finally with heavy heart, Taehyung, please save my wife. Taking his answer, the doctor quickly went back into the operation room, leaving Taehyung alone. He knelt down, crying. Taehyung, I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm really sorry. I'm become selfish first time. I could live without you. The series name is coming soon.